Hello and welcome to Confused Rifts, also known as Challenge Rifts, and this is a very confused and very challenged Witch Doctor, and I can tell you, some interesting things going on. So, if you want to know real quick how to do this build, so you summon everything, and you ignore all of the white mobs, and you just haunt the packs, and if there's like white mobs dying, you haunt those. If there's white mobs in your way, you haunt those, and you just keep casting haunt. Not for the fetishes. This isn't a pet build. This is a Jade Harvester build. It was a hidden Jade Harvester build, and I tried running this rift without paying attention to the Jade Harvester because I thought it was just, more pieces of Zunamasas for some reason. I was completely wrong. So, yes, this is very interesting. That's how you play this build. I'm not screwing with you. That's how you play this build. So, you may wonder, what's wrong with this build? Well, it's a good question if you're actually thinking that. And the answer, of course, is almost everything is wrong with this build. I'm Data in that scene where I think he has like an apple or something. He takes a bite of it. He's like, I hate this. And he goes for another bite. I actually hate this. Right? I am Data right now. This is so bad. I hate this. I hate almost everything about this. And my bird is probably trying to communicate something like desperately to me, telling me to stop doing something I desperately hate. But I derive so much strange joy. Like, first, Krelms? Excuse me. I mean, I suppose immunity to knockback and stun might be a good utility. But really? Really? And you couldn't get a Krelms that at least had the right element type? Like, it's fucking physical. We're using cold. Same with this Eye of Etlich. This would have been amazing if this was a physical build, but it's a cold build, so, our loss. This is actually a really good mech, by the way. This is surprising. We have crit and socket, and it's like max crit on both, almost. It's only the crit hit damage, which is 5% off. It's basically perfect. This is really good. Really good mech. And our jewelry in general is just pretty good. Like, I don't know what we have a Boon of the Hoarder for. I couldn't fucking explain that shit to you. I mean, you could waterboard me, anything. It wouldn't matter. I couldn't explain this to you other than maybe they forgot to change their gems. Like, that's the only thing. But I want to talk about the Dagger of Darts and the Star Metal Cookery. These are the two stars of our show right now, okay? So the Dagger of Darts, your Poison Darts, and your Fetish Poison Darts pierce. Alright? Alright, so we got that out of the way, right? We know what it does. Fetish Army, Legion of Daggers. Summon 8 dagger-wielding fetishes. They don't shoot darts. They have daggers. Our fetish sycophants don't shoot darts. They have daggers. This actually does nothing. They don't, like, stab something and then, like, every enemy, like, 10 meters behind just dies. No. They just stab a thing. They just stab a thing like normal. Like, if this does anything, actually, I will be amazed if someone, like, in the comments just tells me, like, you're an idiot. No, it actually does something. That'll blow my mind for even more reasons. Like, this fucking build, this fucking build, we'll talk about that in a moment. We have Star Metal Cookery. Star Metal Cookery is really good for when you have Big Bad Voodoo on your bar. If you have Big Bad Voodoo on your bar, like, it's just bam, bam. Like, you're just casting it over and over again. It's always up. It is really fucking good. And then the one skill they could have taken, they didn't. They don't have Big Bad Voodoo. Right? This is... So this does fucking nothing. Like, it's not like your fetish army is gonna die, like, every 10 seconds or something, right? Like, you don't need a Star Metal Cookery. This could have been something else. Some people might actually say this is wrong, these Firewalkers. Firewalkers are shit, but notice we do not have an attack, so we actually can't really kill shit when it comes to like static objects, so we have to like walk through them. Haunt can work, but if you're like low on mana, it's a problem. So if you're curious, this actually isn't a wrong item. I wanted to make sure everyone knew that before we got to the fucking improbable chain, because if you ask me what's improbable to see on a witch doctor, I would have maybe told you an ancient improbable chain, because it's improbable, and I would have thought the joke was funny, you know, like kind of, you know, half-assed pun, but here we are. This shit, oh man, like this gear is actually rolled kind of well. Like it's actually, I would pass this off as good. You know, I don't know why we're using some of this stuff, but it works. Like it legitimately works. So, you know, we can run with it. Like I don't know why we're using Midnight Feast. I couldn't fucking explain it to you. Maybe just maybe there's a better passive. You know, considering our zombie dogs and our gargantuan do fuck all, but it allows you to summon an additional zombie dog. So I suppose it's for the thinking of, oh, I'm going to take reduced damage, but whatever. There's still better ways. So yeah, we have a very, very interesting build. I like these gems need to be leveled. This one doesn't belong in this build. This one doesn't even belong in Greater Rifts. And at this point, I think you just want to see the actual run. I love this build. I hate this build. I love this build. I hate it. Let's see this. Okay, let's try this again. This time with a little bit more giving a shit, maybe? So skip past these. I want that thing, because it's gonna die. Ow! God damn. Let me get to the conduit. Let me get to the conduit. There we go. It really helps when you're trying to improve a little bit that you can actually get to the thing you're trying to click to.
I strike at your heart. Truth burn.
There, a worthy foe.
I have been the Rift Guardian approaches. I need mana.
I did that poorly, and that's rank 6. Gotta be kidding me.